Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Six Morning Show. I'm Tony T. That's right. We're here with baseball for you, with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live free picks for today's card. And of course, today we'll have picks from all 9 baseball games. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And first thing you want to do is give us that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. Really helps us build up our audience, whether you watch this live or even on replay, because we get a lot of you folks watching this on the replay. I greatly appreciate that. And of course, first we'll do is just introduce the cappers, get right to the picks so we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's go to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Oh, not too much, Tony. Hey, can't complain. Had a pretty good weekend. Hit our MLB play of the day again. So on a nice little 8-1 run with it, and finished a 2-1 day on the NBA season. So nice little finish to the season. Congratulations to OKC. I don't think that's how OKC wanted to win it. I don't think they wanted the big injury to be the shining star in that one. But it's just one of those tough spots that hey. OKC, you got the job done. I don't think he doesn't go down, and I think, man, that thing's coming right down to the wire, or we see some overtime, that's for sure. Just the way Halliburton was playing, I think the Pacers had a real good shot if he doesn't tear it up. Ugh, tough way to go down, because, man, he was rolling, because his start was absolutely had the team going. He had them on the back, and they were going, and then
it didn't seem like the stage was too big for them. The Game 7 stage wasn't too big.
Definitely not. So I hope he gets a nice recovery from it, and good things right from the Pacers. You can't complain about what they did. Just think now, after we've seen a last season where they went too hard, right, and the gas in that second half of the season, and then this year they made those adjustments and made the finals. What are they going to do next year? Don't sleep on the Pacers. Pretty good.
Albert, I don't know how long that injury is going to be, right? We should be missing. So here's the thing with the Knicks: you got to feel stupid now, because now you have no Halliburton and no Tatum, and now you have the Knicks are in a position to really take it that next level, right? Because you had a shot, but no, you fired your coach and just screwed it all up. So Chris, what's happening?
Not much. Had a pretty good day in baseball. 3-0 there. Did drop our last NBA play of the day there with the Pacers. Had them at 7.5. They just couldn't hang in there and get us that at least. But all in all, great day in baseball. We're back today with a shorter card. Excited for a few matchups this week and the rest of the week. So we'll be looking forward to those. But just ready to get to it today.
Very good. So Alessandro, what's happening?
I had a good weekend, 17 and 13 over the weekend. A lot of volume, up about 5.5 units, getting some of that money back. Feels very good. MMA went well this weekend, 3-1. That was very nice as well. So I'm getting that back on track. And we got 9 games today. Looking to, sweep the board today. Have a good day. So excited for today.
Me too as well. Yeah, I missed the Pacers. I'm not going to play. Pacers were profitable for me for the playoffs. 3-4 though in the finals. That was how it kind of went the way of the games, right? Every team that won covered. But if Solo, he had the right call there. Take Pacers money line every game, and you turn to profit there. So good job there for Solo. But I finished 2025 with positive numbers in the NBA. Went 3-0 in baseball yesterday, so look forward to continuing that, because it's going to be, for me, it's baseball until we get to preseason football. But man, preseason football comes sooner and sooner now. July 31st, so we're just 5 weeks away from the Hall of Fame game. So it's a fast turnaround now. Of course, we'll have WNBA and of course CFL and some of the tennis. We're heading into tennis season now. Wimbledon not too far away, and then US Open. So a lot going on here. ATP, WTA, some of you folks out there asked for it. So I know you guys like to bet and watch it because it's all over television now. So we'll have that for you now. So we're going to look here at Major League Baseball here for today's action for Monday. We'll just take a quick look here at some of these pitching lines. It looks like Alan Winans will get the start for New York. He was a former Brave that will make his debut here with the New York Yankees today as they take on Cincinnati Reds here on the road. Blackburn goes for New York here. They were undecided for a while, but we see Blackburn in there to start. You can also add Braxton Ashcraft to get the start here, a reliever, now turned starter in this role against the Red Hot Brewers today. And then what else do we have? Do we have any other changes here in these pitchers? Nope, I don't see it here. So it looks like everything is going as planned. Let's take a look at some weather. Yeah, we got 90-degree temperatures in St. Louis. Let's see what else. We have 93 winds swirling in Chicago for that White Sox game. 83 in the Mets game, 93 in the Reds game. and 99 in the Orioles game. My goodness. At pitch time, what time is that? 6:35. It's going to be 99 degrees. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be rough there. So we got you here for baseball today, so we'll do it. We don't want to give it out a premium, so we'll do 5 and 4 block. We'll start with Rangers, Orioles. We got the Orioles, $1.23, total 9.5. Braves and Mets. Here we got the Braves, $1.30, total sits at 8.5. Yankees and Reds. This one, the Yankees, $1.20, total 10. Pirates and Brewers. We got the Brewers, big favorites here, $1.73, total 8.5. Then we'll close the block with Mariners Twins. Here, Mariners, $1.26 on the road, total 8.5. We start with Rod.
Yeah, in this early block of games, first one I'm looking at is, sure, why not take a shot here with the Reds here at home against the Yankees. I'm not sure what you're going to get from the Yankees and the rookie starter going there for them. We know sometimes their offense struggles a little bit. The Reds, hey, with Lodolo on the mound, I like him to be able to mow down some Yankees. And they're 20-17 at home. So I'll take a shot there with the Reds at the little plus price. And then the other one I'm looking at, I'm going to say yes runs first inning in that Atlanta and Mets game. You look at Schwellenbach versus Blackburn. These two teams faced in a 3-game series last week, 10 days ago or so. And we've seen the Schwellenbach start. He gave up a leadoff home run to the Mets. And then when Blackburn started for the Mets, he gave up 3 runs to the Atlanta Braves in that first inning. So who gives it up today? I don't know, but I think one of these guys give it up, and we get a run here in the first inning. So, yes, run first inning. And then we're looking at Seattle and Minnesota. I like the under 8.5 there in that one. You got Wu going, and I think he could be able to mow down some Twins here in that one. He looked real good on his last start. And then Ober loves pitching against Seattle. He's been real good. The funny part is he pitches well, and then for some reason he doesn't get enough run support or the bullpen. But they still equate the losses for Ober. But I think here in this one, he has a good start, goes at least 6-7 innings. Wu does the same, and we get a lower scoring battle between the Twins and Seattle, and we get under that 8.5.
There from Ron, we move on over to Chris.
Yeah, look at that Pittsburgh-Milwaukee one. I'm going to take Milwaukee on the run line to beat up on Pittsburgh here back at home. They're on it's like a 4-game win streak here is Milwaukee. We got Patrick there, and this kid for Pittsburgh. Tried to look up some stuff on him, Braxton Ashcraft here. But yeah, I'm going to take them, and the Brewers are just hot right now. They play better ball at home anyway. They've been playing well anywhere, but we'll take them there. And I'm going to take Wu with Seattle on that one. Wu pitches well on the road. Ober struggles at home a little bit. Do think it is a little bit lower scoring there, but I still would like to go with Seattle on the money line. Then Texas, Baltimore. I'm kind of tired of taking Texas under because the other team always seems to come out and ruin the under for us. So I'm going to go with Texas team total under. They're 26-13 to that. So Texas team under.
There we go here from Chris on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, first game I see that I like. I like the Braves today, -135 against the Mets. I just simply think they've been playing better ball the last 10 games. They're batting, 254 last 10 games compared to the Mets batting 219 last 10 games. And then just a huge pitching advantage with Schwellenbach versus Blackburn. So, yeah, give me the Braves there all day, -135. I'll take the Reds as well over the Yankees. I just don't know where the Yankees find these guys to put into pitch. Who is this? Winyans, 29 years old, 8 career starts with a 7.20 ERA, 8 career starts. Why is this guy even pitching for us? It's ridiculous. Just give me the Reds there, and I'll take the Mariners there again with Wu, -125. I like that. His last outing was 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run. He's starting to pick things back up. So, yeah, give me the Mariners there.
And they're from Alessandro. I'll tell you what I like about these games here. I'm going to take the plus here with Texas. Baltimore, 218 against lefty starters. They're 4-9 at home against left-handed starters, losing almost 8 units. So look at the range at the plus price. I got to look at plus here at home with this Mets team. Atlanta's just 234 on the road. New York hits home runs at home. Their bullpen has been strong at home. You look at Braves as a road favorite, even money to -150. They're 5-12, losing 12 units. At home against the division, the Mets 8-1, winning 6 units. So I'll look at the Mets there. I'm going to make it a New York parlay there. I'll take the Yankees in this one. Cincinnati bullpen has been hammered over the past 26 games in ERA near 6. New York does hit the ball pretty well. I'm just losing trust with this Lodolo. 15 starts. I know his ERA is pretty good, but look at his home starts and ERA near 5.5. The Yankees bullpen is really sharp right now. I know this kid did put up some pretty good. I think I looked at his numbers in the minors. They weren't so bad there. I think that's why that's why you're going to get the call up, right? Because you put up some pretty good numbers in the minors. So I'll look at the Yankees in that spot. And let's see what else are we looking at in this one. The Seattle, Minnesota. I'm going to take the Mariners here. This Minnesota team is hammered. They got hammered yesterday by for the weekend against Milwaukee. Seattle's a team that has some power on the road. 272, 56 homers in 37 games. Woo in his night starts, 6 of them. So when you have 3 meals, an ERA of 1.56. So it's been pretty good there in those night games. Ober, past 5 starts, ERA over 6. I'm going to, and of course, look at this bullpen for the Twins over the past 6 games, ERA near 11. So I'll look at the Seattle Mariners in that spot. And I agree with the run line here with Milwaukee there. Ashcraft, just a relief pitcher, so I just think he's going to be pretty much a bullpen game. I don't have a lot of trust seeing Pittsburgh relievers in this game against them when Milwaukee's hitting the ball right now. They've been pounding it, so I'll look at a run line for Milwaukee. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show. So we continue on. We'll close out baseball with these final 4. D-backs at White Sox. The D-backs $1.26, 8.5 is the total. Cubs and Cardinals rivalry game here. We got the $1.05 on both sides, total of 9. Red Sox at Angels. Red Sox $1.18, total of 9. And we close it with the Nasty Nats at the Padres. Here we finally got a line in this game. We're showing $1.67 on the Padres. Total sits at 8.5. And we get started here with Rod.
Yeah, here in this block of games that we're looking at here, I like the over between Arizona and the White Sox. We see Arizona's been smashing. White Sox, hey, they can definitely score some runs, especially against Rodriguez. Rodriguez almost giving up a home run a game. Definitely also gets himself in trouble with the walks. So I think the White Sox be able to score some runs. And then you got Arizona and that awful bullpen. I think we get some runs at 9. I think that's a little too light there. Give me the over Arizona and Chicago. And then the other one in the late night block, looking at Washington taking on the Padres. I just think, hey, after having to face the Dodgers over the weekend, I think it's going to be a tough series for the Nationals here in this one. You're all the way out on the West Coast, and having to deal with the Dodgers, and now you got to deal with the Padres. I think this is not going to turn out good for the Nationals. We know what they were doing before they left home and headed out to take on LA. Hey, they did get a win in that series and a run line win, and then got whooped to end it. So what's going to happen here? Padres have won 5 straight against the Nationals. I think they continue. I think Kolek has no problem mowing down the Nationals in that one. I'm late with the Padres in that one.
Yeah, from Rod on over to Chris.
Looking at this Boston Angels game here, where I took the over. You guys can check out the video that I did on it as well for some information there. Both these guys just huge ERAs here. I mean, Walker Buehler giving up more earned runs than he is innings pitched. So we know he can get hit up. He's going to make this Angels team look really good. Coconuts here, he can get hit up too. So I think we get up and over that total tonight. And then looking at Arizona White Sox, give me the White Sox first 5. You got Smith in there, Rodriguez plus 6 ERA on the road. I think at least Shane Smith can keep it, they can get to him early, and then once the bullpens come in, who knows what's going to happen there. So I'd really take Chicago in the first 5.
Yeah, from Chris on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, a couple games I like here. I'll start with that Cardinals game. I like the Cardinals to win at -110, -115. I just simply think Liberatore is a little bit more experienced. They're both 25 years old, these 2 pitchers, Brown and Liberatore. But Liberatore's had, 105 appearances in his career. Has been pitching since 2022. And Brown's, this is his second year. He's struggling too. 74 innings pitched, 5.57 ERA. I do think he has the higher upside between these 2 guys. But for right now, I would take Liberatore just being a little bit more experienced. So give me the Cardinals there to get off to a good start and win that game. And then last one, I'll just give you guys the Padres run line. I mean, number 2 in baseball on the run line, playing the Nationals, winning their games at 40%. and the Padres are winning their games at 55%. I mean, just a clear blowout type win. I think this is going to be type series, really. So, yeah, give me the Padres run line.
There we go from Alessandro. Tell you what I think about these games. I'm going to take Arizona here on the strength of their bats and recent form for Rodriguez. Look at Rodriguez here over his past 3 starts, ERA of 2.81, and Smith over his past 4, ERA over 4. Against these bad teams, getting outscored by half run or greater. Arizona 5-2 on the road, returning 2 units. Against these home run hitting teams, Chicago 1-5 at home, facing teams that average 1.25 home runs per game or greater. I just don't think the White Sox can match the power of this D-backs lineup. I'll look at the Arizona in that spot. Let's see what do we got here. Also, I'm going to take St. Louis at this short price here. Chicago against winning teams, 6-9 on the road, losing a unit. But again, this angle here with St. Louis, 18-6 at home against right-handed starters, winning 12.5 units. I got to take here St. Louis, especially when you look at we got Ben Brown on the mound today, and the way he's been pitching has not been very, very. It's not been in really good form here when you look at Brown. So I'll look here at the St. Louis Cardinals there. Let's see here, boy. I'll look at the. I'm going to take a shot here on the nasty Nats here. They are 13-15 on the road against righty starters, returning 4 units. They showed some pop in that Dodger series, scoring some runs. Look at Kolek in his 2 home starts, 11 earned runs in 10 1/3 innings. He's been hammered in that home ballpark. And Washington, look at the past 7 games, 253 in 7 games, 15 homers. They hit Dodger pitching. Although it's not the Dodger pitching it's not this. Maybe the OKC pitching more than the Dodger pitching, but still against lefties, the Padres hitting 237 against lefty starters. So I'll look at the Nats at that plus price. All right, let's continue here on the Toyx Morning Show as we continue on with the show. Next up, well, no W, no CFL, college baseball in the books. LSU gets the win. The Coastal Carolina manager gets kicked out in the first inning, arguing balls and strikes. Wow, that's pretty extreme for a final game like that.
I watched it, and it looked really extreme. That I don't know, that I'm went a little bit overboard and jumped the gun a little. I think got a little excited. Yeah, but he did warn him. If you see, he told him to get back in the dugout twice, not once, but twice. He was like, "Get back in the dugout," and then all of a sudden he looked back up and he kept coming, and then he was like, "Get back in the dugout." And the guy didn't get back in the dugout. He was like, "Fine, you're out of here." And he tossed him out. And I was like, man, it sucks for Coastal because it's like, man, that just kind of messed everything up. We know that it was the first baseman guy that was the big guy for Coastal because he's basically the coach of the team, leading the guy, the first baseman first base coach there. Basically the guy that run everything runs through him. And he got a little he said something. We didn't catch what he said to the outgoing down. He was walking back to first and he witched over and he said something. And whatever he said there, we didn't have. Too bad he wasn't mic'd up because we definitely would have been hearing about it this morning. And the ump was like, "Nah, I'm not having none of that either. Get out of here." And out he went too. And it was like, "Oh, here comes the fisticuffs." It's just, I think the game was decided right there. Tough for Coastal Carolina. After that, you're losing your top 2 coaches to try to stay alive in the game. Yeah. Congrats to LSU. You whooped everybody. You whooped it in the finals, and you whooped everybody in the Jello shots. I think it was 20,000. They had 20,000 more shots than the next team. So LSU probably got a little. They might be a little hungover today from all those Jello shots. Yeah, but congrats to LSU.
I think it was Middle Tennessee State in the Super Regionals that took them to elimination game. I think in the regionals in the first right. They had a closeout game and they lost that, and then Middle Tennessee State took them to that winner take all. I remember that was that first round. So I was thinking maybe we could have to happen again, but
no.
They went through this. They went through the round of 8 undefeated. So didn't drop a game. So they got it done. Congrats to them. LSU got to share the spotlight though with OKC though. That was tough. That was tough because someone was going to hoist the trophy today. There you go. All right, now it's time for our parlay peripheral segment where our Cappers give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. Hey, we're that time of the year now. College football, NFL season win totals. I'm just throwing that out there because we're turning the page now. We're getting to that point of the season where we'll be looking at stuff like that. Because my Phil Steele, what do I do every day after the NBA's over? It's time to order that Phil Steele. All right, let's start with Rod.
I figure we're going to go with some tough to do a parlay today, so I'm going to give it some ribby props. First one we're going to look at the White Sox game, taking on Arizona. I think we see plenty of offense in that game. First one, we're going to take Andrew Benintendi to get an RBI for the White Sox at a nice plus 190. He likes hitting up Rodriguez. Then we're going to take, who else are we taking in there? We are going to scroll. Yeah, come on. There we go. We're going to take, give me Michael Taylor in there as well, right fielder for the White Sox. He needs a ribby today at a plus 230, so we'll take him as well. And then one more for you in that same, but we'll take the other side of the list. Give me an Arizona guy. We're gonna take. Let's take someone who's. Give me Gerald Perdomo for a ribby there in that one at a plus 200 for Arizona.
Here we go with Ron. We move on over to Chris.
I'll give you some parlay from today. For the things I gave out, we'll go Milwaukee run line, Seattle money line, Chicago money line first 5, and your home run prop for the day is going to be Boston's rookie Roman Anthony. We look at the combination where he hit his first home run. It was away night. Of course, it was in June. It was on a Monday against the American League. And the way that I do with my new system and everything, something I've found too with these pitchers' weaknesses on which spot in the batting order that they struggle. Well, Coconut struggles pretty much in every thing, so it doesn't matter where they put this kid in the lineup. He has potential to hit a home run off of him today.
Here we go with Chris. We move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, for the parlay, I'll just go with a quick 2-teamer. I'll go Brewers run line and Padres run line. Just keep it simple. Little blowout run line parlay for you guys. I mean, honestly, it's 9 games on the board. You put a little 9-teamer in. I never suggest doing that really, but a 9-teamer at $5, get about 400 to 1 type odds. $2,000 off 5?
Generational wealth.
If you can't struggle to throw $5 down on something, I'm interested in that today. I normally don't do those type parlays, but I mean, it's kind of enticing to go 9-0. Why not? Try it.
You're going to give it a shot. All right, there you go. Going to give it a shot. We'll see how it rolls. All right, I'll tell you what I like. 2-teamer for me today. I'll take the Rangers at plus price. I'll take the Mets at plus the price there. All right, we guys went through our parlay purple segment. Now it's time to see what we have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, link in the description will take you over to our website. Best bets and more, all plays on our site are documented, so you can verify all records here on our site, leaderboards and so forth here. We'll see what Rod's got for sale over at Tony's Picks. Rod has been unit leader, been amongst the unit leaders here at Tony'sPicks.com. Had a great year last year. This year, 3,629 units of profit, all documented, Rod. So what you got for sale?
And for me today, it's lots of MLB. Hey, we swept the board going 3-0 on Sunday in the MLB. So we'll start the week winning and also on a nice 8-1 run with my play of the day. So you can grab my play of the day in the MLB there. Looking to go 9-1 with it, or grab the 3-pack, my Money Monday MLB 3-pack. It's that play of the day included as well. Best way to start the week is grab that Money Monday pack. You get all 3 plays. Let's start the week of profiting. Or better yet, hey, grab that week-long money makers. Get everything I got going this week. We got some more WNBA back tomorrow. Hey, we did good in the CFL, so we got some more CFL coming later in the week. CFL spread it out this week. We'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with the CFL. They decided to spread it out for us with a game a day. So see that week-long Money Makers pass. Scoop that up. Join me this week. Let's continue to stay hot. Continue smacking the ball out the park. Or, hey, take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotion as well. Can't go wrong with that. Having 2 cappers, putting money in your pocket. Put 2 cappers to work. Finding those winners. Can't go wrong with that. Because when you're aboard long-term here at Tony's Picks, hey, 10 minutes to 2 hours before first pitch, puck drop, tip-off, all those type of things. If you're aboard long-term, you get that play emailed directly to you when the capper puts it in 10 minutes to 2 hours before tip-off. Hey, you'll get that email directly to you if they find that late steam type play when you're aboard long term here at Tony's Picks. I haven't seen that offered anywhere else. Exclusive here, so jump aboard long term here with your two favorite cappers over at Tony'sPicks.com. Let's have a big week together.
Yeah, big week here with Rod over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can see the profit guarantee plays as well as the long-term subscriptions. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, we'll take a look, see what Chris has for sale over at Tony's Picks here for Monday. We'll put Chris up there, put show the results over in baseball. What you got, Chris?
Yeah, I got a 3-pack in baseball again today for you guys. We went 3-0 yesterday in our 3-pack. Best bet 2 premiums today. Love all 3 of these that I've got for y'all today. And so yeah, we're just going to try to keep that 3-0 streak going with these 3 and keep pushing out towards finish out June strong here. Like I tell you guys every morning, 2 for 1 capper, 2 people putting money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. Hop on that. Everybody's on the leaderboard. Everybody's doing really well. So get on board with that. And then don't forget the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save you the 15%. I do have my season pass for baseball all the way through the World Series. A lot of baseball left. So hop on that. You can also use the promo code there as well. And then long-term, short-term, if you want to hop on something, we're starting to see a lot of TBDs, a lot of new pitchers, a lot of pitching changes as we get towards July here. So we can get you that late steam action as well.
There you go. Yeah, got with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. Learn long-term subscription season passes up there, one-day passes. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. Amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, we'll take a look, see what Alessandro's got rolling over at Tony'sPicks.com as we start a new week here of action. We'll see what Alessandro, what you got for sale.
No, yeah, I'm going to have my MLB triple play up today, 3 best bets, and then obviously my premium best bet, that's up today. I'll have some UFC coming up within the next couple hours, honestly. These lines you got to jump on them now. I'll give a couple free picks on this UFC card because they're big lines. Taporia minus 420 and Pantoja minus 270. You're going to have to 2-teamer those if you guys want to make some money this weekend. I'll give that out for free. But yeah, no, I'm looking to make some money this week, guys. Big week ahead of us.
Big week ahead of us. Get on board with Alessandro at Tony's Picks. You can see a 3-pack up there from baseball and his best bet. So get on board with Alessandro. And of course, long-term subscriptions also available as you scroll down and pick them up. Remember, all long-term subscriptions also include our late steam plays. Our member plays are in by 11 a.m. Eastern time. The late steam gets emailed to you throughout the betting cycle. We can put plays in between 10 hours, between 10 minutes and 2 hours for game time. Those are emailed to you, the late plays. Late steam available on all long-term subscriptions. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, guys, I have a best bet on board from baseball, as well as a 3-pack bundling my best bet. So they'll buy them both, either buy my best bet or buy my 3-pack, because I've got 2 other premiums there. 3 premiums for me today from baseball. Coming up, having a great year in baseball this year. And also coming off 3-0 in baseball as well on Sunday. And, of course, you can get my long-term subscriptions. You guys like that 7-day pass, got 7 days of baseball from me, and use that promo code TonyT at checkout to save that 15% off. We have a 2-for-1 capper promotion, so match with the favorite capper and get signed up. With it here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time with the Tony 6 Morning Show. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us to get the plays there from us. And, of course, if you happen to miss any of our shows, you can head on over to our YouTube channel. Just type in Tony's Picks in the search console, and you'll be able to find our content here. Hit the live tab, watch the replay of our live show. We do have a members function here where you can actually get my early access to my videos. Just a way of supporting the channel of our work here. You hit the join button. Also, the happy hour. Rob will tell you a little bit more about the happy hour Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. They'll be on the air today live with that show, so make sure you check that out. Hit the video tab. You'll see a lot more on-demand videos. El Nino's looking for those dogs. Chris will tell you his content up there. Brian Palmer coming in with a baseball pick from you as well up there. Spreadsheet play of the day from Ron Crawford up there. Also on KBO days, keep an eye on those late-night KBO releases from Ron on the video as well up there. Of course, I give you a deeper dive here on this Major League Baseball this time of the year, and, of course, all sports. But if you like more stats, you like more trends, we go a lot deeper dive there for you there with these on-demand videos. We also have a short second there. You can always hit that short button. Short tab, you'll find more content there from as well. El Nino's coming in with his -1 short feature there as well. Brian will also chime in as well with some shorts. So check out our short tab. All our content there at Tony's Picks. Let the cappers talk a little bit more about it. Of course, Rod, you got the happy hour and more up on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, definitely tune into the happy hour today. It's Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. We got the happy hour rolling to start the week. You definitely want to tune into that. And for me, check back tomorrow. We'll have some WNBA over there for you. 4-game card on the W tomorrow. So they're back at it. We know it's meal prep Monday, so they take the little break here on Monday and get ready for the week ahead. Prepping for the week ahead there in the WNBA. So I'm excited for it. We got some good games going forward. So be on the lookout for the YouTube content. But hey, definitely want to check out all that YouTube content we got here at Tony's Picks. Because you're seeing it's becoming more and more with the kind of work. So definitely jump aboard here at Tony's Picks. Check it out. Lots of it coming. Lots of shorts, lots of videos. So definitely. Hey, and we're only that's the light part of the season. Wait till we start getting. We got football and NFL and everything will come rolling back. So definitely glad you guys are here at Tony's Picks. So definitely check out the YouTube content.
Lots of great YouTube content. Of course, Chris produced a lot of our content, produced a lot of our props up there for you as well. Let them know about that, Chris.
Yeah, I guess you guys 4 home run props in the video today. Usually give you about 3 to 5, depending on the batting arrangements there. I could have went crazy with that Angels Boston game, but I didn't. I got you 2 in there. Like I always tell you guys, play them straight. Parlay them together. Stop chasing generational wealth. But I mean, if you choose to do that, hey, do it. I think today will get you plus 39,000. I don't know the odds on it anyway. It's 4 of them anyway. But I like to tell you guys every day, play it straight, especially the ones that have the same game. I just feel like 2 of those hitters are going to do well. Try to get you that content. I think it's going to be the home run hit list is kind of what I'm calling it now. So we'll get that. And then I've got your baseball pick out there. Continue to put out that content. No more NBA. We're done for that for this season. We'll get you more later. And just keep producing that. And I should have you some shorts from the shop this week as well.
There you go. Shorts from the shops there from Chris. Of course, Alessandro got you on the mornings. And, of course, we keep an eye. There'll be some video series out there from you as well as those UFC videos.
No, yes. That UFC video I'm going to have kind of early out this week. Wednesday, look for that, guys. This is a pay-per-view card. Tons of action going to be on it for sure. Looking to make some money on it. Also, probably looking at breaking down some college football. We got that right around the corner. Really excited for that. SEC football is what I know. So I'll be giving you guys some information on that.
Yeah, I know the SEC, and of course, college football should be hitting pretty soon, hitting these summer practices. We're getting close and close here to August. So we get to July. Of course, NFL training camp's not too far away. Hall of Fame game in July 31st. So they should be hitting 30. Yeah, there's also at 6 weeks, 5 weeks away from Hall of Fame game. Training camp should be opening anytime. I haven't really been following NFL Network. I'm going to have that up now with the NBA over, but then NHL over. But training camp shouldn't be too far away. Rookies should be reporting. Let me see what the date is for rookies to report. NHL training camp dates here. NFL training camp dates, because then you get all the round. Then you get all the round the camp coverage from these training camps here. Training camp dates for all locations. Let's see when they start here for all teams. Arizona, July 22nd. That's a long time away here. Let's look at let me see if I can find some. Oh God, this is one of those dang pages where you got to hit the next every time. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Continue reading. Oh, here we go. It's not too bad. So we know it's Chicago, right? Chicago and the Chargers. Is that the Hall of Fame game? If I wasn't mistaken, I know Chargers playing somebody. LA Chargers reporting date here, July 12th. The rookies. So they're not too, but everybody else July 22nd. Miami, July 15th for the rookies. The veterans come in July 16th.
Depends. It varies, Tony. I see some July 15th. Baltimore's July 15th. Rookies only. July 22nd for Baltimore is the veterans on the 22nd. So the rookies early. Some teams do rookies early and then some do veterans.
Yeah.
Right? So they
like
bring in
Tennessee.
the rookies a couple days early. Yeah.
Yeah, Tennessee's bringing in the rookies and the veterans July 27th. So we're still almost a month away from training camp here, but we got a Hall of Fame game July 31st. So I don't know how. Oh, that's going to be one of the worst games of the year. I mean, the Chargers are 12th for the rookies, the veterans are 16th. And hey, guys, 2 weeks we got the Hall of Fame. I can tell you right now, no veterans are going to play the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame game is going to totally suck. It's going to be nothing but rookies. The rookies come in July 12th and the veterans July 16th. I think they're playing Baltimore. I think that's the game, right? Is it? I'm not mistaken. Hall of Fame what was the Hall of Fame game? I think, do I have that line up there yet? Let me see. No, I don't have it up there. I thought it was the Chargers in Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. Someone in the chat probably knows this stuff. NFL
Harbaugh Bowl.
Harbaugh Bowl, right? It is. So that's probably why the The rookies come in July 15th for Baltimore, and for the Chargers, it's July the 12th. So I'll give the Chargers a little bit of edge because the rookies are in there 3 days before before Baltimore. See, I want to say Orioles. Hall of Fame game. Hall of Fame game 2025. Who's going to play? I thought it was the Bears. Was the Bears? It will be Chargers and the Lions. My mistake. The Lions are going to play. Okay, so when the Lions come in? July 16th, the rookies, and the 19th, the veterans. So the Charger rookies are in camp on the 12th, 4 days before the Lions. I got to give the edge to the Chargers.
I was about to say, yep, Chargers.
Yeah, I want to go Chargers just based on the fact that they're rookies. It's going to be a rookie versus rookie, guys. Look, July 31st, and these veterans are coming in with 2 weeks. No way they're going to play. No way in hell. It'll be a rookie scrimmage.
I see the Lions doing a bunch of trick plays, lineman passes or whatever you call it, tackle eligible plays. I mean, and then I see Harbaugh actually freaking putting a game plan for this game, taking it so serious like he always is. I don't know. Not the biggest Harbaugh fan, but just a slight edge. Yeah, Chargers.
Yeah, I would look at just based on the fact they have 4 more practices. I got to look at the Chargers.
Of course.
That's especially for a new team. I know they just came off OTAs and that, but that to me looks like an edge to come in this 12th versus the 16th. That's where I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. All right. That's going to do it here for the show, guys. We're back again tomorrow live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Some full game, 15-game card baseball. We'll have the W returning here with the big card. All right. Anything to say from anyone before we close it out?
Take a day off from Starbucks, $5 into 1,000. Let's go.
There you go. Turn that 5 to 1,000. There we go, guys. All right, we're going to wake up. Bye, guys. Make it a winning day. We're back tomorrow on the Tony Speaks Morning Show.